Uh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Learn more. Open with. Nope. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Good morning, Red Roach. It's nice to see you this morning. Happy Saturday, Tony Johnson. Nice to see you also. Always nice to see the regulars popping in. Vincent Eovacious. Okay. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Victor, hello. How are you today? Good to see you as I look into my magical viewing screen here. I see all you wonderful people slowly trickling in, and it's nice. It's a nice thing. Bismarck smoking jet fuel, not familiar with that, but look out, it could melt steel beams if you're not careful. Sarah Brazo, how are ya? Let's see, I forgot how to read, is on board. Mark R. also. Cat Meow Meow. Wow, the gang's all here. Um, happening. It's a happening Saturday here, and I hope it's a happening Saturday where you are. Of course, I'm Vermin Supreme, but you know that undoubtedly because it says so somewhere. And just sipping a little coffee here as fall slowly seeps into New England. Leaves starting to drop, starting to change color. It's underway. There's no turning back. Look out. Hold on tight. Soon I'll have to be wearing clothing. Tony Johnson, it's 11:11 wherever he may be. I guess that sounds like a central time zone. Craig Harris, how are you? Good to see you. Greetings to Heather. Um, yeah. Um, Cat Meow Meow, I don't know. I think it might be you. I don't know. I mean, it's been bedazzled. It's been patched up with black tape. On my list of things to do is to order me up a couple new boots of the similar make and model. But you know how it is. Should I shit my beard? I guess so. William Bellarose, it's good to see you. Just a few letters away from being bellicose, which is a fine thing to be, I suppose, momentarily for short periods of time. Victor, generally, it's been a black boot traditionally. I'm not averse to wearing other boots. I'm always reminded of the Batman episode where his cowl, his mask became radioactive, and they represented that by spray painting it bright pink, and I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, there was the meme group called the Pink Boot Militia. Uh, that was very a little questionable, I must say, but I worked with them for a split second during the campaign, and they indeed uh, depicted the boot as pink. It was a pink upside down boot on people's heads. But and once again, I would not be averse to it. But and we can all imagine what life would be like. Looks like that tape's good. Yeah, definitely need a new boot. You can see that the patch job is looking a little crappy, I must say. But me and this boot have been through a lot. Of course, with each new boot, the magic is passed on to that very next boot. So, how you doing? Looks like 4 and 4. Looks like people zipping in, zipping out, zinging this way, zinging that way. Um, Googly eyes would be good. Red sofa animation. Hey, how are you? I would like to see a red sofa animated. There's certainly no doubt about that. There's something about red sofas. So it's a beautiful day here. Hope it's a beautiful day where you are. Um, oh, magnets. I gotta quit smoking weed for TMS. I'm not sure what that is, but it has to do with magnets. Can cause seizures. Yes, you should. do whatever you gotta do, man. Do whatever you gotta do. I'm just sipping a little coffee, and we'll get right down to the business of getting high here at high noon with Vermin Supreme. Vermin Supreme, once again, an old man wearing no shirt and a boot on his head. That's the way it goes. I mean, I heard there was magnets in the vaccines, of course, but not in weed. Magnets, how do they work? Tall bitch, how are ya? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in this beautiful Saturday. I'm Vermin Supreme here. Of course, it's really just an hour-long commercial for glassware on my website, verminsupreme.com, and hour-long infomercial for my cameos. The cameos have really slowed down, people, so feel free to get a cameo, cameo.com/verminsupreme. Of course, the Vermin Supreme Institute isn't doing too much these days, so I guess we don't need all that much money, but still, the theory was the more we could make, the more we could give away, and the more we could do things with. And I still have every faith that we can make that happen. William Bellerose, who is not so bellicose. That's okay, no apologies necessary. People tune in and out and come and go willy-nilly here, for sure. Oh, Bismarck, yeah, I'll show you the exciting Vermin glassware pipes that are indeed available at verminsupreme.com/shop, which is where you want to go. Okay, Kat, yeah, man, have a great week. Glad you popped in. Have a very pleasant experience cooking. Cooking is indeed one of the beautiful pleasures of life that we all experience. We all eat, and cooking is just a wonderful pastime. It's a wonderful art. It's a wonderful thing to be involved in. We can all be creative in making delicious things that we can eat with colors and textures and all sorts of wonderful things. Food is a groove, I must say. And there you go. Drink more coffee, smoke more weed. I guess I haven't smoked any weed yet. All right. Okay, I guess I'm just about caffeinated enough to consider smoking up the weed. As usual, I'm pretty low-key. Hope you are too, unless you're excitable. Someday I'll get more excitable. Yeah, some weed. Smoke some weed. Okay. All right. There's a jar. There's the weed. Last year's crop. Sober October. Keep up the good work. I just work here. Blah. If sobriety is a thing that you need to do every so often, that's okay. Sobriety works for a lot of people. And let's see here. It's that time. Hey everybody, it's Glass Vermin. Hi everybody, it's me, Glass Vermin. Hey everybody, it's me, Glass Vermin. Hi, Glass Vermin, how are you? Hey, where's the rest of your body? Oh, I don't have a body. I just have this snazzy-ass toothbrush stem. They call me Hammerhead. Okay, Hammerhead Vermin. Looks like you've been taking a little bit too much, what is that stuff? Silver, the stuff that turns you blue. Colloidal silver. Vermin, have you been sucking down the colloidal silver? You look a little blue. No, I'm just holding my breath. That's why I'm turning blue. Okay. Hey, let's kiss. Oh, baby. Sorry there. I was playing Dirty Glass Vermin. Anyway, let's smoke up a little weed, shall we? Okay, let's do it. Guess we'll start with the slightly bluish colloidal silver guzzling glass Vermin pipe. This is, of course, the hammer pipe. As you can see, it's got like a glass toothbrush, which I don't recommend brushing your teeth with because I don't think you could. So let's bust out a little weed here. There you go, people. Looks like a nice bud. Of course, I didn't really trim them down, but that's okay. I mean, it's just for myself, personal use. Don't have to trim it down, and since it was curing for a year, I thought it would help maintain a little bit of the freshness. Could be Northern Lights. I'm not really sure of the actual strain, but we'll find out shortly, won't we? We'll see what it does. We'll see if it's a sativa. All right. All right. Got the weed in the pipe. Okay. Set that aside. Got the weed in the belly. The weed in the belly. And guess we'll also bust out the chillum, the boot chillum, also available at verminsupreme.com/shop. It's a boot made of glass, and we'll pack that too. And then we're gonna get down to the very serious business of smoking a fair amount of weed out of all three pipes. Let's see, need a lighter, obviously. So we'll start up with the boot chillum, just because it's cute and small, and we'll work our way up. So here we go. All right, hold on, everybody. Are you ready? Are you ready, everybody? That's right, Red Roach. It's burning with vermin, people. Time to burn it with vermin. Curly JC, how you doing? Chilling with the chillum and burning with vermin. Burning with vermin, chilling the chillum. And yeah, we are doing it now. We're getting stoned. Gee, I guess YouTube policy doesn't care. You would think they might want to slap some sort of warning on it about mild drug use or something, but I guess they don't care that much. There's a lot worse crap that their algorithms let slide by. So we'll just do what we do here at high noon with Vermin Supreme and get high. I'd probably get high anyway, but maybe not this high. So you can see it smokes really nice. It has a really good draw. It's easy to clean, the chillum, and of course it's available for short money on the website. Of course, the beautiful glassware full vermin heads are considerably more, but worth every penny of it. And we split the proceeds with the artist. The artist gets half, we get half, and it goes into a slush fund where, whoa, geez, don't want to start a fire in the woods here. Okay, I guess I didn't pack that down good enough, but that's okay. Let's see. All right. Now let's spark up the the exciting new hammer style, and let's do it. Let's do it. Oh man. Maybe Anthony Bradbury is the artist of these fine vermin glassware pieces. and he's been kind enough to supply them to our gift shop, and we split the proceeds evenly, and so I like that quite a bit. I think that's a pretty good deal that we are able to do that on our shop where people order things, and that he is generous enough to cut that deal. All right, Curly G gave us a whole list of weed brands and flavors and strains. Wow, wow, wow. Someday we'll get the Vermin Supreme brand strain going. Until that time, we'll smoke other shit. Here we go. Oh, and of course, has a great carburetor here. I like it that you can see that it's slanted downward. So you don't have your finger up against it. In fact, this is one of the best carburetor holes that I think I've found on a pipe, in that it just doesn't burn your fingers. A lot of, I'm sure a lot of pipes, the carburetor is located at a place where you could accidentally burn your fingers. But let's do it. Hello, Lord Vader 0727. Welcome to the, I hesitate to call it show, but we've called it show in the past, so it's like a show, but it's a lot less exciting, considerably more boring. So we're smoking along here. Reasonable smoke, reasonable cure. Lord Vader is 70727. That's a very good question. What kind of tree am I hitting? And like that, I can't remember that kid who was hitting the tree and turned into a meme or whatever. But anyway, I'm not even sure anymore. When I started growing them last year, it's like I knew what they were, and then they grew, and then they had the little labels, and they all got mixed up over the year, and now I don't even know. But it's nice. It's nice. Let's see. I think last year's crop included milk and cookies. I know there was a strain called Milk and Cookie. I'd have to really think or really go look to see what the other flavors were, but there was about 4 or 5 of them, and I'm just not that much of a connoisseur where I kept it all separate and like that, but so it goes. It's okay. Hear the neighbors doing some sort of work off in the distance, probably tradespeople, roofing or something. I don't know what they're doing over there, but good for them, keeping their house up like that. Might start a Twitch soon. I know I keep saying that I'm gonna do a Twitch one of these days. Would you watch me on Twitch? Oh, look at that. My finger got all black by going like that, tamping it down. Happens, right? Occupational hazard. I always think that I should probably clean my nails before I start a show, because then you're going to look at my fingernails and think they're filthy and think I'm a filthy person, which may be true to a certain extent, of course. I do live in the woods. Just puffing along. Thanks for watching. Old man, no shirt, smoking weed. Welcome to the show. That's the show. That's the extent of it, pretty much, really. Sure, sometimes People ask me questions and I answer questions. Hey, I have a question for you, Anthony Bradbury. As you can see, it looks like glass vermin with the hatchet pipe is turning blue. Now, I assume that he's probably consumed far too much colloidal silver. But I thought I would ask you what you thought might be the cause of that. I mean, I know, of course, that glass does indeed change colors and could just be resins, perhaps, on the inside of the pipe, looking like that. But I don't know. What do you think, Anthony? Anthony Bradbury? I'm asking you, bud. What do you think would make his face turn all bluish like that? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was more pink when he was fresh and new. And let's see, I'm looking through the stem. It doesn't look too resonated at the end there. You can still see some clear, some light coming through there. So I don't know. Curly JC, thank you for your validation. Yep. Well, I think about this pipe, and I think it might be a little hard to clean. I suspect that when it comes time to clean, it's going to be a little tricky. Anthony Bradbury, why is his face turning blue? I've asked you a question, friend. All right. Anthony Bradbury, resin, but I haven't smoked that much out of it, Anthony. Anthony claims it is resin buildup, but I just don't know. I don't know if that's, I mean, I'll take your word for it, but like I say, I'm looking through the darn thing, and I mean, I don't see a lot of resin there. You can see at the very end there, you can see the black of the boot, but below that, it's like straight light shining through. So I'm not really sure. I like it. Special effect there. Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I was wondering if it might be the blue bleeding in or something. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's a cool fade from the blue to the black, and then not that it matters too much. I mean, works just fine. But like I said, I just don't think it's got the resin buildup yet. Must be the colloidal silver. What is that? All right. Once again, of course, Anthony Bradbury, the fine glass craftsman who created the wonderful Vermin Supreme line of glass pipes, is here with us. And ultimately, this is an hour-long infomercial for Vermin Supreme glassware pipes, available at verminsupreme.com/shop. Fact, you can have one of these beautiful puppies, or if you prefer, of course, the lower end boot chillum, very cool also, or the full body glass vermin. Hi everybody, it's me, Glass Vermin. How are you? Good to see you today. Bloobity 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 blue. Why didn't you put the weed in my belly and get this party started? Okay, Glass Vermin, I will. Gonna stuff the weed in your belly. Oh, yes, the weed in my belly. And of course, you can see the little megaphone. That's a detail that I haven't pointed out lately, but that's very cool. And the arm and shit, and the boot and the pants and the shirt's a different color, and all that hair detail, very, very, very detailed. This beautiful little pipe, and of course the feet is the carburetor, and we'll get that up close because it looks pretty cool when it fills the screen. Let me tell you that. Looks like some sort of I don't know, dinosaur or demon, maybe, like with those are the eyes, and I'm not sure. What do you think? Some sort of alien being. Oh, that's trippy. What do you think? Well, I haven't tried. Oh, I dropped the weed, man. Gonna try and turn it. Whoa. Okay, let's try. Get that in there again. All right. I haven't looked at it this way. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, Vermin. Here. See, it does look. Yeah, it is very cool. Once again, of course, feel free, if you are out there watching this broadcast, please feel free to screenshot, take a screenshot of the amazing artwork that we're creating here. And what you can do is, of course, use that screenshot and create an NFT. And once you get that NFT up, you can apparently sell it for imaginary ether coin. Just make sure you cut me in, because this is a beautiful, incredible NFT by Vermin Supreme, and you too can sell it, and we'll split the profits, just because it's a lot easy, not so easy for me as a boomer to get onto that open sea and put this stuff up there. But if I did, it would be something like this. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. We'll do it a little more, just because why the fuck not? Because there's no rhyme or reason to this show, and okay. Pulsating. Oh, it's pulsating. Oh, okay, now we have a weird, interesting. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. All right, does it look like it's it's pulsating? It's part of my face now. It's subsumed my face now. Oh, who needs Photoshop when you can do weird shit like this? Okay, fine, fine, fine. Ah, jeez, where'd that bud go that fell out? Ah, there it is. Gonna smoke a little more weed and maybe just end the show. Why not? I'm a little bored. I imagine you may be too. No rule that says I have to go a full fucking hour. Although sometimes the hour flies by, and other times it's just trickling along, and I'm in no hurry. And so people come in, people come out. Chicken Army. All right, the Chicken Army will soon take over the world with their beaks and eggs and stuff. All right, smoke a little more. Once again, of course, the glass Vermin pipe is available at verminsupreme.com/shop. Check it out, verminsupreme.com/shop. We get updates all the time. Sarah Brazo and Rocky. Rocky is now digging a trench for his dad's new sewer line, which is fantastic news. Progress marches on. Progress marches on, and I know everybody's involved in all sorts of projects, and God knows I've got projects, and I hope I can get around to them. Of course, this week is a very busy week for Vermin because on the 15th, which is next Friday, I think, I will be making a presentation to the Democratic Socialists of America National Convention. I believe it's in Tennessee, and they have asked me to put together a presentation or a talk about mutual aid. And of course, number one, it's very, for me, I mean, it's a high honor. I mean, yeah, they may be a bunch of commies or whatever, but still, the fact that they have considered me as a speaker, as a presenter, as someone they want to hear from, and particularly on the subject, it's very validating. I mean, it's good feels good to know that, people associate me with that topic. And of course, it's a very important topic that is near and dear to my heart. Mutual aid is, of course, the glue that holds society together, ultimately, in my opinion. And it's been something that I've been promoting and pushing for years, and maybe participating a little less, but do as I do, not as I, no, do as I say, not as I do. And so I've been rereading the book Mutual Aid, A Factor in Evolution by Peter Kropotkin. It was a book that I read as a young person that really steered me and convinced me and confirmed to me that my feelings were valid and that I was an anarchist. Little did I know that that was the anarchist credo. And of course, mutual aid, a factor of evolution, is just a wonderful book. He traces the history of human evolution. He contrasts it mainly to Darwin's concept of the fittest of the species and all that, but he argues that mutual aid is what makes a fit people. And it's a great premise, and he traces it through the animal kingdom and through human history, how human cooperation has furthered humanity more so than competition, wars, conflict, etc. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful read. If you haven't read it, you can, because it's a book and it's widely available online, and you can read it on your internet screen easily enough for free. So there's that part of it, and I look forward to that. And I get an hour, I think it's between 7 and 8. Hopefully we'll put out the information about that and be able to broadcast it live as it happens, or get a copy of it and play it live as it was. Also, of course, next weekend is a big case for the Libertarian Party's Judicial Committee, of which I am a member. I received this high honor and membership apparently as some sort of consolation for not getting the nomination, and it happened during the convention, and I was actually elected by a majority of the delegates to have a seat on the Judicial Committee of the Libertarian Party. And of course, traditionally, the Libertarian Party Judicial Committee does not see a lot of action, doesn't see any action. Years can go by before a case of any sort comes up in front of the Judicial Committee. But this year, holy crap, there is a case up before us that is we are facing. I don't think it's any secret that the Secretary of the Libertarian Party, Karen Ann Harlos, was kicked out of her position by the Libertarian National Committee. That's just a fact, and I think I can state that. And she has appealed that decision, and we will be hearing the arguments. And there is a whole lot of supporting materials that have been coming my way, and I have to grok it, get it all together, and understand all of these things. So there's a lot being presented, and a lot of information, a lot of from the two sides coming in. And of course, we have a committee of people. So we will be deliberating, but we got a hearing coming up, and it's a hearing next weekend where we will be hearing the arguments and being able to ask relevant questions and find out if it was a justified termination or not, because I don't know at this point, but I don't believe it's a secret. I can mention those particular facts just to let you know where we're at, and details. A lot of them are out there, and a lot have been are being presented to us, and we will ultimately deliberate and come forth with a decision on this case. So it's pretty odd, maybe a little ironic. Oh, sure, Vermin. Oh, Vermin, yeah, sure. Can I put you up for like a judicial committee position? It's purely ceremonial. In fact, there's almost nothing ever in front of it. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure, why not? And does anybody want Vermin Supreme on the judicial committee? Yeah, yeah. And like, so, okay. So I'm a judge. I'm a judge now. And we'll see what's going on. We'll get to the bottom of it. We will get to the bottom of it. Or maybe the middle of it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So those two things are my big-ass projects this week. In addition to all the other things. Holy shit. Jill Stein, repayment of campaign funds. No, I did not see that, Curly JC. I think I'll have to go look that up and see what the deal is. I know that my whole campaign expenses and all that totally legit, and I don't, and of course we did not take any federal money. I don't know if she took the federal money and that's what she's seeking repayment of, which would be a thing. So I'll go monitor that because it's relevant. I mean, in my campaign in 2020, I mean, we raised like almost $100,000. People like you generously donated to help finance that campaign, and we spent it all on all sorts of crazy shit. Now, of course, some was, I mean, accounting for money that we never actually saw. Like we would sell a T-shirt. It was a drop ship, so somebody would pay $20 for a T-shirt. We might see only $6 of that. However, we get to claim the full $20 on the forms as a campaign expense. So there is that. I don't know what that is, but it's an aside, and it's something to know and realize that the figure's slightly inflated, but what? But what, Vermin? I guess I'm just saying. Anyway, smoke a little more weed, maybe have a sip more coffee, and then get the fuck out of here. Very busy man, got things to do. My friend Gary Shane is playing down at the Whale's Jaw. If anybody is in the Cape Ann area, pop on down to the Whale's Jaw Cafe. Gary Shane of Gary Shane and the Detours will be playing a little breakfast at noon to 2. And bing bong, it's Vermin, glass Vermin, belly full of weed, fire in the belly. Here we go. Nope. Packed it in too tight. Got clogged with sludge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. So yes, I don't think there's any rule against smoking weed during the hearing, actually. So I hadn't really thought about that, but I smoked during all the debates. But in this instance, lives are at stake. So maybe I'll not smoke so much weed. I don't know. Weed helps me be a better judge, I think. I don't think there's anything in the bylaws that could cause an appeal based on how stoned I was as a judge. I mean, the people did vote me, and they knew me. Ugly burrito. Yes, of course I do. Might have to work on the cure on this weed a little bit. Rehydrate it a tad. We'll see how it goes. Once again, Fedor Shinkarenko. Look at that. It's the number 3 of the, well, this is my third one because I broke the other two. Glass Vermin pipe available at verminsupreme.com/shop. You too can have a pipe just like that. And speaking of new pipes, I don't know if you saw that one. Did you see that one? It is like another glass Vermin, the head of Vermin Supreme. Bring me the glass head of Vermin Supreme. There it is. And I'll just do that for a little while, a few moments, because maybe Tony can make a GIF out of that. And, oh no, don't do it because my thumbnail's filthy. All right, a few more hits, okay? And then I really should go. I'm a very busy man. Hands, fuck you. Resins, ashes, Jesus. Okay. We're happening. All right, a few more hits, a little more, another sit maybe. I don't know. Yomando Kawazuki, I think you are. That's a very good choice. Ordering both, they are a little high end, but you are a high end sort of person. I can tell that. Now, of course, there is the glass chillum also available. Glass chillum. So the little boot chillum for short money, and then of course the highly detailed, amazing glass Vermin pipes for 120 bucks. It's a bargain. Me and Anthony, we split that money. We're hey, if you can't afford it, I guess you can't afford it. Anyway, let's see. A few comments here. Ugly burrito. Do I wear that boot when I sleep? Yes, I do. And when I make love, sweet love to my wife. Let's see. Yes, it's mutated to my head. Cha. Curly C, I'm reading your comment. Oh, okay. How you doing, Jason? Right on. I hear that. Is the pirate party still a thing, I wonder? Or not, I don't know. Anyway, interestingly enough, Curly JC, I have theoretically already agreed to run for governor of Massachusetts. It doesn't feel totally real yet because I haven't really taken it so seriously as to start the fundraising shit. What is that on my nose? Can't quite tell. Anyway, yeah, so reach out, remind me to reach out to you or reach out to me, because I will definitely be needing some assistance in my governor's race, which is going to be I don't know how real a campaign it's going to be, but it's going to be theoretically real enough. The Libertarian Party of Massachusetts, which I believe is just the Massachusetts Party Liberty, that's not their real name, but that's what they are talking about, have agreed to do the signatures to get me on the ballot. So there is that, and that is a real thing that they may or may not be able to do, but have tentatively agreed. So we currently have a tentative agreement that the Libertarian Party will sponsor me as a candidate for governor of Massachusetts to get on the ballot. Of course, 3% of the vote will get the Libertarian Party ballot access, which is a good thing. And if nothing else, we could theoretically get a good influx of membership of people who enjoy the Vermin Supreme style of libertarianism, anarchy, what have you. So I certainly invite you to join me in this glorious quest to become governor of Massachusetts. We'll see how far the boot takes me in that, or whether there will be a non-boot portion. Is it going to be more of a serious thing, like my run for the nomination of the LP back in 2020, where I'm more sincere, or is it going to be more of a lark or a goof? We're not totally sure just yet, or I'm not totally sure just yet. But either way, I think it'll work, and we'll have some fun, and I'll be able to go to all sorts of, the Topsfield fairs and things like that throughout the year, and pretend to and actually be running for governor of Massachusetts. So we'll have to come up with some really fun platform planks for Massachusetts specific and things of that nature. Ugly Burrito, loving the bedazzled boot. Thank you, you're very kind. Okay, let's see. The time is up. I gotta go. I hear off in the distance that I gotta get going. So, thank you very much, and I will be in touch with you all in the near future. Sarah Braza, drop me a messenger note, I guess. And thank you all very much for tuning in. Once again, of course, verminsupreme.com/shop, cameo.com/verminsupreme if you need a cameo. If you got $5-10 or more to kick down on a monthly basis to the Vermin Supreme shit show, please feel free to do that at patreon.com/verminsupreme. Those are the three things that I'm shilling pretty hard. And of course, Facebook, Twitter, blah, 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 whatever. VerminSupremeInstitute.com, limping along, but we're still there. And so, thank you very much for your support. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful week. Take care of yourself. Be kind to everybody. And do what you can to alleviate this massive human suffering and human collapse that we have going. Extinction is a great time to be alive because the possibilities are endless. Misanthrope and out of coffee, glad you popped in at the last second. Propaganda Live, also, thank you very much, you're very kind. And loving y'all, spread the love, feel the love, be the love. Good day, good night, and have a great future. Bye-bye.